Hi, welcome back to another video. There's something that affects millions of over 60s, yet barely anyone talks about it. It is frustrating, it can be embarrassing, and it can lead to people to suffer in silence for years. But the good news is that there's a simple exercise you can do that can make a massive difference. In this video, I'm going to review what this hidden problem is, why it happens, and one exercise you need to make a huge difference. The issue I'm talking about today is bladder control problems. Now, this might mean small leaks when you laugh or cough. It might mean a sudden urge to go to the toilet. Or it could mean difficulty holding it in when you're out or about. And if that sounds familiar, you're definitely not alone. Bladder problems affect millions of people over 60. And even though they're common, they're certainly not just a normal part of aging. The problem is most people are just given pads and told to manage it. But in many cases, this is not something you just have to put up with. Many bladder problems start with weaknesses or a lack of coordination in your pelvic floor muscles. This is the group of muscles that sits almost like a sling, protecting all your pelvic organs. And they control the function of your bladder, your bowel, and everything in this region here. Now, it is very common to get weaknesses or loss of control of these muscles, particularly after surgery or with age. Some also have difficulty controlling wind or leakage from the bowels. So watch till the end of this video, and I'm going to show you a simple way to strengthen your pelvic floor and regain control of these muscles, which can fix so many different bladder problems. But before I dive into all this, please do me a small favor by hitting the like button, subscribe, and sharing your thoughts or feedback in the comments below. I also need to make you aware that these are not medical recommendations and the exercise may not be suitable for everyone. Do get checked out before you give it a try. Pelvic floor exercises have been shown to be effective following surgery on the prostate or when men experience the dribble after passing water. The floor of the pelvis is made up of layers of muscles and other tissues stretching from side to side like a hammock and attached to your tailbone at the back and the pubic bone in the front. The urethra and the rectum pass through the pelvic floor muscles. The pelvic floor muscles support the bladder and the bowel and play an important role in bladder and bowel control. Well, the pelvic floor muscles can be weakened by prostate surgery, continual straining to empty your bowel, usually due to constipation, a chronic cough such as smoker cough or chronic bronchitis or asthma, being overweight. Although there is no research evidence, it is thought by many that lack of general fitness and persistent heavy lifting tend to result in weakening of the pelvic floor, and also neurological damage as well. Before I show you this pelvic floor exercise, you need to be able to identify your pelvic floor muscles. So sit or lie comfortably with muscles of your thighs, buttocks, and abdomen relaxed. Tighten the ring of muscles around the back passage as if you are trying to control diarrhea or wind. Relax it. Practice this movement several times until you're sure you're exercising the correct muscle. Try not to squeeze your buttocks or tighten your thighs or tummy muscles. Imagine you're passing urine. Try to stop the flow midstream, and then try restarting it. If your technique is correct, each time that you tighten your pelvic floor muscles, you may feel the base of your penis move up slightly towards your abdomen. And you can do this for real if you wish. But do so only to learn which muscles are the correct ones to use. Do not make a practice of it, or it may interfere with normal bladder emptying. You must relax when you are passing urine to ensure you empty your bladder. Now that you can feel the muscles working, you can start to exercise them. This is the only pelvic floor muscle exercise that you need. Here is how it looks. Be aware that this is a very subtle movement, so no one should be able to see what is happening. It should just be you feeling it. And we don't want to use our core muscles or our buttock muscles, so you shouldn't feel like your bums is clenching together. Tighten and draw in strongly the muscles around the anus and the urethra all at once. Lift them up inside. Try and hold this contraction strongly as you count to 5. Then release slowly and relax for a few seconds. I want you to fully relax that contraction and allow the pelvic floor to drop away from you. Now, if you have done that correctly, you are going to notice a couple of things. The first thing you notice is, as you squeeze your back passage, it feels like that some muscles underneath you have started to lift up like this. And as you start to move that contraction forward, you feel like that muscles are coming up this way. But then the important part that people miss is the full relaxation, because the pelvic floor is just like any other muscles in the body. You need to work it through its full range of motion to get the benefits. And when people do kegel exercises where they squeeze the pelvic floor, they often do a lot of squeezing, which means that the pelvic floor is contracted, but never drops right down to a relaxation phase. And that can cause a whole host of other problems. And it is also why people don't build the stamina and the full ability to connect to those muscles, as I've just shown you. Now repeat the squeeze and lift and relax. It is important to rest between each contraction. If you find it easy to hold the contraction for a count of 5, try to hold for longer, up to 10 seconds. Repeat this as many times as you are able to, up to a maximum of 8 to 10 contractions. Make each tightening a strong, slow and controlled contraction. Now do 5 to 10 short, fast but strong contractions, pulling up and immediately letting go. Do this whole exercise routine at least 4 to 5 times every day. And you can do this in a variety of positions, lying down, sitting, standing, or even walking. Let me show you how to do this exercise lying down. So lie on your back with your legs bent. Start off just by fully relaxing everything. Release the tension in your tummy, in your glutes, and in your pelvic floor, and then contract at the back. Move it round to the front, and then fully relax out. Now doing this exercise, it takes time and consistency. You will probably not notice an improvement for several weeks, and you will not reach your maximum performance for a few months. When you have recovered control of your bladder or bowel, you should continue doing this exercise twice a day for life. Once you have learned how to do these exercises, they should be done regularly, giving each set your full attention. It might be helpful to have at least 5 regular times during the day for doing the exercise. For example, after going to the toilet, when having a drink, when lying in bed. You will wish to tighten your pelvic floor muscles also while you are getting up from a chair, coughing or lifting. Some men find that by tightening before they undertake such activities, they assist themselves in regaining control. Anyway, I hope you found this video useful. If you have, do drop me a comment below and maybe share it with someone who you think will benefit from this video as well. Well, until next week, take care. Thank you for watching until the end. If you like this video, please click the like button. Please leave your comments below and share this video. Hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of my future weekly video release. Please also subscribe to this channel. This is free of charge but will help the channel to grow. If you're interested in improving your health and fitness or losing weight, if you suffer from or wish to prevent back pain, please take a look at my book, which is now available from Amazon worldwide. Thank you.